Wait, take a picture, Kyle. I want a picture.
This is a really nice restoration.
Thanks, brother.
Come on, you guys. Before the rain.
Yo.
They're looking at the front.
Barracuda.
Barracuda.
There's a song
Yeah, Barracuda by, who is it? I forget.
I don't even know if we got any buckles.
Okay, good. I don't need it then. I'm with you anyway. Yeah, Bart, I'll talk to you in 24. Cool. Fucking cool. What's going on, bro?
How you doing?
I'm doing great now, man.
And it wasn't supposed to rain today. Somehow it found us.
What year is this?
73.
73. Do you bring us to shows?
Absolutely.
Nice.
We've been to 4 or 5 shows. Won 2 trophies.
Cool. This is a beautiful car. And I
Thank
love
you.
blue. In my sport, in cars like this, it's blue, not black. In my other cars, it's black. Like my truck's black.
Yeah, me and my dad, we were kicking around the idea if when we painted it, if we should go all black or what, but
You working this weekend?
Sunday.
Sunday. Oh, you actually have some time to do this weekend then. Run smooth, man.
She took a long time, and she's still not done, but.
So now you bought this car to restore it. You've been restoring it with your dad.
Yeah, so my dad always wanted a like an old muscle car. He grew up, he had like 3 or 4 Mustangs, 3 Corvettes. He bought, when the first year the Trans Am, the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am came out, he bought one of those. So he was always into the old cars, and he wanted to do something first. He really wanted like an old, like a 69 or a 70, and
There you go.
we found this, and we had to go all the way down to Long Island to get it.
Awesome. So you and your dad, you get to spend time with your dad putting this together.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's even better.
And it'll stay in the family, and it'll be passed down to me, and then from me down to, the next generation, so.
Very neat. It's an heirloom. So let's see. Where do you want to go?
Well, there's traffic out to the left, so we're gonna make a right.
Let's make a right. Let's go down. Let's go down to Taconic, and then we'll go down. We don't want to go Baptist Church with this car. We want to go on Taconic to Underhill Avenue, and then anywhere after Underhill Avenue. Fucking these steroids are fucking me up. I can't talk half the
all
time. It's not the Ranger, it's certain steroids I'm telling people. Like, I noticed it yesterday. I'm like, so that's good. The job's treating you good? You and T getting along well?
Yeah.
She's driving you nutty yet?
Nah, not yet.
She's good. She's good, T. Yeah. Are you getting along with the girls? Her girls? How are you in your relationship? You comfortable with everything?
Yeah.
Good. As long as you're both happy, like I told my daughter, whoever you meet, I don't care what they do, as long as they work, but as long as you're happy.
Yep.
You're happy and you make them happy too.
That's all that matters.
It's not one side being happy, you gotta make each other happy. You know, Caitlin got married.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she got married like about, she told me that they were gonna elope. And I said, listen, I just want to be a witness. And of course they went out and got married. They went to Pennsylvania where they have a Quaker marriage. You don't need witnesses.
Okay.
So yeah, she got married like about 4 weeks ago. And this shit happened 2 weeks ago. And at first I was a little taken back, but now I'm like, good, man, she's married. I am so happy. And first thing he said, Dad, I'm going to take care of Caitlin. This is going up fast.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be.
one of my buddies is up from Texas, so
Oh, cool.
seeing him, and then Tara's coming over later on because I guess she doesn't have the girls this weekend. So
Okay.
when she told me this was your favorite car, I was like,
Oh man.
you gotta go.
And I didn't normally ask for things. I'm like, Tara,
Nah,
just
that's
kind of in a
all right.
soft way if you take me on a ride with you. It's just my favorite car. I'm like, freaking cool. As soon as she opened it up, I knew right away. I'm like, they have cars? It's like, yeah.
Yeah, not many people know what this car is.
No.
You don't see them around. There's only one other car, and it's a 1971 Barracuda, but it's black. That's the only other one in the tri-state area. My only complaint about the car, no air conditioning.
Roll the windows down.
That's right.
Roll the windows down. Oh, this is awesome. Back to back. I got to see my old football coach in high school. He just left 10 minutes ago. And he was there at 3 o'clock to tell his brain is going to play me over at 3. I'm like looking at him, and I'm like, you know, it'll be fine. Man, this one's smooth. Wow. Thank you.
Of course. Absolutely.
What's the top end you got this out at?
I don't know how fast she goes. The speedometer doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it does, but it says we're doing 90 miles an hour right now. You know that's not true.
I remember I was on my bike going around the reservoir. I was laying flat on it.
Yeah.
I looked down. I was doing about $1.15, $1.20, and I'm like, I gotta slow down. I went to slow down, and it stood up the first time. Almost was thrown off the bike. I learned my lesson then. Don't stand up and going that fast. Man, she's out in the rain. Why is she out in the rain?
I know. She's never seen rain before.
Let's get her home before it starts raining. I don't know.
What do you think? Go through town or back Baldwin? What do you think?
Whatever you want to drive, I'm totally happy right now. Any place you go, I'm happy. But I don't want her out in the rain.
Nah, that's all right.
It's drizzling now. Just make sure we don't want her in the rain.
Can't trust the weatherman.
No, you
Only
can't.
profession you can lie in and still have a job the next day, right?
Well, it's funny. I went to Connecticut School of Broadcasting, and I was part of it. The rain. And the guy basically said, "Listen, if you want to pretend you're a meteorologist, just go out. This is where you get the reports for the day. But when you're on TV, you can never be wrong by saying partly cloudy and sunny. Never." I'm like, that fucking makes sense. A bunch of liars up here. That's when then they go back and watch the news. Yeah, partly cloudy and sunny. I'm like, oh,
Could be cloudy and rain or sunny and fine.
that's nice. The guy from Regeneron has bought all the property down
This guy right over here, right?
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
The monster mansion. Like, that's big money, man. He's got fucking hundreds of millions.
Must be nice.
You're not talking 50 million. You're talking, it's got to be worth at least 100 million. Properties that he's buying here, if you add it up and it taxed, it's got to be making
Yeah.
at least 200 million a year. was one of that type of people. Like, I want a house in Colorado, New York, Florida. Like,
because then you can't use them all,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I think money to a certain extent brings happiness, right? Being able to provide for your family, you know, help your mother, your father, you know,
Yeah.
your sisters, your brothers, your kids. That brings internal happiness, right? But on a daily, day in and day out, I don't know, man. I think it's also like you gotta have people to share your life with, and you know.
Because I look back, like, I made a lot of money when I had the Victory Cafe. I made a lot of money, and now at this point in my life, I'm like, I wasn't that much happier with all that money. I could do a lot more things, piss away a lot more money, but at the end of the day, I was always the same person. Whether I had that much money coming in, or I was only making 70, 80,000 a year,
Yeah.
you know. And I go through these revelations now where I'm the spot that I'm in, go like,
No, I got you.
I was always chasing that carrot. I always wanted to make sure I had enough money, and I always was able to do it, you know, 2 or 3 jobs. But you know what? I look back now, it's like, I don't really think it makes you much happier.
Yeah.
Like you say, it's great to provide for your family. It's nice to be able to say, hey, we're going on vacation with that when we have to start saving now.
Penny pinching, yeah, you don't want that.
This is a beautiful car, man.
Thanks, man.
Love the cross, too. How's everybody in your family?
They're doing good, man. They're doing good. My grandmother's coming up next week, so we're getting ready for her to come up. So
You know, she's coming up from
Florida.
Florida, okay.
Yeah.
Now she'll be staying with Dad.
Mom and Dad. Yep.
Now, where did Mom and Dad live?
5 minutes from me in Putnam Valley.
Okay. Very cool, close by.
Yeah, my whole family's in Putnam Valley.
They built a whole fucking house over there. You see that? The tree fort's a house. Tree house. Literally. That's how long will she be up for?
I don't know. It's a little weird because she lives with my dad's sister, my aunt and my uncle down in Florida, but they're moving to Georgia. That's why she's coming up, because she doesn't want to be down there while they're moving out. So I don't know. And she doesn't know anything about Georgia, and that's where they're moving to. So I don't know. Maybe she'll stay up for good.
I was going to say, is Grandma going to be up here for good?
I wish. I hope.
You like driving this car, don't you?
Love it. Love it.
You fit right in. You fit right in.
But my dad, he's like the biggest teenager in the valley when he drives this thing. I baby her compared to what he does. He loves this car. And he drives it like I get scared over
Like
there.
an 18-year-old, 19-year-old.
Yeah.
A muscle car.
I'm like, dude, slow down. He's like, I grew up with these cars. I know what I'm doing. I'm like, all right, get me out of here. I'm scared.
That's brilliant. How old is Dad?
64.
60, about my age. Yep, you still got youth in him. Good. Don't ever take it out of him. You know, I don't have any speeding tickets.
No?
I'm 63. I've never gotten I got one speeding ticket coming back from Vermont once by a state trooper that I fought. Because it wasn't my fault. There was a white car behind me and I got out of it.
Nice.
63 years old. I go to my insurance agent like 2 months ago and it seems my insurance keeps going up. Why the fuck am I not? I should go get a DWI or I should go get a fucking speeding ticket because it keeps going up and I don't have any of those. And she's like, Sean, I know. At a certain age it's going to go up every year no matter what. I'm like, fuck it. I think I'm going to go rent a car, take my car and go through the streets of White Plains and get a ticket. She's like, I would do that, Sean. I'm like, no, I really would. I'd love to. And then when they pull me over, I'll call for Kevin Poe. Have you met Kevin Poe? Pat's
Yes,
friend?
yep,
He's a
yep,
sweetheart, man.
Nice guy.
Oh, you mean some of Pat's friends that are in forces? Like Kevin Poe. Pat's got a bunch of guys that are like state troopers. And
Yeah, no troopers. No troopers.
trooper. Yes, Trooper Smith. Officer is not a good term.
No.
I was told by a state trooper who pulled me over and I showed the badge. He goes, if you're such a good friend of yours, he should have told you that we're called troopers, we're not called officers. And walked away. I'm like, all right.
Well, should we try to get a speeding ticket right now?
No, you work for your town. This fucking town, they'll have that up in the newspaper. That'll be the front page for 2 days. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't have a problem. How's Bobby Noble to work for?
Good, good.
He's always been sweet to me.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He lives by Philly, owns JV Bagel.
What's that?
You know JV Bagel?
Which one?
The one across the Snowco station right next to it.
Okay, yeah.
That bagel. The guy who owns that store lives right next to Bobby.
Oh.
He was asking me, talking about, I didn't know what he was talking about for like a half hour. I'm like, Phil, what are you talking about? He goes, Chief Noble. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know that he lived next to you. Pretty cool. Now you got this in a garage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it at my parents' house. They got a big garage, so
Beautiful.
can't spend all this money on restoring something and then.
No, that's where I'm like, I understand the ring. We don't want it. If it's just a toy one thing, if you're restoring it, Mike Cobra, who lives, I'll show you where he lives. He has an orange Mustang in his garage. If you saw that, you go bonkers. I don't think I've ever seen him drive the car. That was him and his dad's weekend project.
Yeah.
To restore. I think they restored everything from the tires, everything up. And I saw it on, what's that, Barrett Jackson?
Yeah.
I saw the exact year. It was black. It was an orange, and it went for 85 grand.
Wow.
I'm like,
what year was it?
Shit, 69 maybe?
69, wow.
It's like the 60s.
And it only went for 85?
Yeah.
69? Wow. What was it, small block?
I have no idea what it is, but when we go down, I'll show you, and I'll introduce you, because you would love to see this car. It's like it's been in the garage. I've never seen him take it out. And at one time when I had money, I'm like, you ever sell that car? I offered him. I said, listen, I'll give you 75 grand for that car. Because I saw Barrett Jackson for 85. Like, I can't lose. I'll give you 75 cash. She's like, I'm never selling that car.
Because you can't get them.
Yeah.
Because you can't get them.
I said, that's in your retirement portfolio? Because I don't even know if I'll sell it when I'm retired. Well, you don't fucking drive it. What do you do? You're going to let it be in
Just look at
the
it.
garage?
That's right.
Look at that, dude. No. Yeah. She's sweet, man. Love the blue. We're all going over errands for dinner tonight. It's beginning again. Oh my god. I crashed yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was a long weekend. It continued. I just slept up from out like I'm done. I slept for like 6 hours in the middle of the day. The problem with it was though, when I do that during the day, at night I'm going to be up until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And if I'm hanging out watching TV, there's no reason for me to be hanging out till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning by myself.
I got you.
My girlfriend Katie's coming down from Vermont this weekend.
this traffic coming from, man? I heard Yorktown never used to be like this.
Never had this. I moved into this. I've seen a slow progression.
Yeah.
It's like, it is what it is. Everybody wants to live here, you have to expect it. But you learn your shortcuts. Like coming home from town, I always take Takana. This is always, these are cruiser vehicles.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah. This is now not a Jewish cemetery, it's a...
Greek Orthodox, I believe.
That's been there forever. Greek Orthodox, Jewish, or Catholic? The Greek Orthodox Catholics are way out there too. Yeah. Look at this guy who plays fire trucks.
Yeah, one of the guys on the job knows him. Guess they're good friends. Loves those old fire trucks.
Yeah. Here comes the sun. And this is the tack, huh?
Yep. I think the guy that had it before us, I think he wanted to make this into like a drag car, and he just never got around to it. So, and then when we bought this, he had a '72 Challenger in the garage, lime green, and I was like, "Oh, you want to sell that too?" He goes, "No, no, no, that's the wife's car." I go, "All right."
Lime green.
Because the '72 Challenger is the Dodge version of this car.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And now this is, what is this? Is it a Mopar?
Yep, Plymouth.
Plymouth, right? They're rare. These cars aren't, you can't find these cars.
No.
Are you surprised that I know the names of some of these cars and shit like that?
Yeah.
That's the other side I never share with anybody. It's my little thing. I always like muscle cars, but not one of us in the family is a mechanic. If you said, yeah, Shoni, go change the spark plugs, it's easy, just plug it in, I wouldn't do it. Somehow or another, I would strip something. And nobody in our family is a mechanic. Nobody. But I know I kind of like the muscle cars, but this is the car that was always the one like, man, oh. And when I saw it, I'm like, I need to go for a ride. Man, Tara, the so awakening is going to make me bring the car over and go around the block. No, this is awesome. Like this in probably 15, 20 years.
Was the last one the Mustang, or?
Well, the Mustang that I owned, that was like 25 years ago. Yeah, no, it's been about 15, 20 years. GoPro?
That's right.
Awesome.
I wanted to record your reaction.
Oh,
So.
Awesome. Definitely make my day. What a brilliant day. My old football coach. Now I get to go out in my sports car. Yeah. My muscle car. There it is.
That's right.
The Brandon Dad muscle car team.